Hi guys, welcome back to my Road 67. This is G-Man, a little under the weather, but decided to late this afternoon to go ahead and work on that 1666. Now I've been doing a little work on it. I got it cleaned up, cleaned the brush tubes, oiled it up real good, cleaned the armature, and clean the wheels. You remember these wheels were just really rusty. This axle was really rusty, and these wheels were dirty. They weren't real bad because the person that had it before I got it, he tried to clean it and oil it to see if he could get it running. And what he did fail to tell me was that it did not have a reverse unit in it, and this is where the reverse unit went. And upon examining it, once we unboxed it and got it out without taking it completely out of the box, I noticed that it looked like it had no reverse unit. Now I knew it didn't have a smoke unit, and I could just tell that when I was looking at the pictures. You see, this plate always identifies 1666, and most non-smoking engines that Marx made, not all of them, but your bigger ones, as being non-smoking engines. But he didn't tell me that there was no reverse unit in it. He just said it would not back up. And so, hence, I bought a pig in the poke. And we do that a lot of times when we buy stuff like that on eBay. No big deal. We got the engine going. It really wasn't that bad. Cleaned it up, like I said. It runs great now. And it's ready to be put back in. Now, you remember the 1666. The body really wasn't that bad. But I had mentioned that I was probably going to repaint it, and I wanted to do it in a Southern Railroad scheme. And so here it is. I just got done putting the trim on it, and I did it all by hand with the paint pen, and using that and permanent ink markers. And I'm going to have to go back and touch it up because as the evening is wearing on, of course, I get tired and I'm not as steady as I used to be. And so I start to shake a little bit and can't quite keep my lines. And my eyes get tired. So you guys, it's been at this kind of thing for a long time. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you're anywhere near the age that I am. Southern Railroad with a small crescent. I don't know if you can see that or not. Did that by hand, like I say, and I'm going to have to go back and touch it up. And we may get a little of that done tomorrow. I don't know. I usually don't do much on Sundays. That's a day reserved for rest and for the Lord. And so I try to just give attention to my family, to my wife, and just enjoy life on that day. Not that, to me, this isn't enjoying life, but this is just, after a while, even this becomes a sort of work. And so I try just to not do it. But don't get me wrong, if you do, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a hobby, it's not a job. $16.66. Plastic shell, Marx. And we'll put that puppy back together hopefully by Monday. and we'll get it out on the layout. Also, I'll be, the Lord says the same, I'll be during that video on the layout to let you see how far we've done. I finally got to work on it this past week for about 6 or 8 hours altogether, and I got all the tracks running again, and so now it's back to trying to clean it up and put the scenery on it one more time. Okay, that's all I have for you for now. As always, happy rails to you, and thanks. You can contact me if you have any questions at gman1924 at hotmail.com.